welcome back to the channel. It is Monday, not much going on because I was supposed to have some parts show up today. If you guys have noticed the last couple videos, I haven't had my wang on, and I'm gonna put the wang back on today. At the same time, my garage is completely a wreck right now, and I've got to get all this stuff cleaned. So yeah, I need to get all this stuff cleaned up and everything put back together. It's been kind of a disaster area because I've got some big stuff to do tomorrow to the suspension. So I'll explain that stuff later. So there you go. For all you people out there that have that prefer the wing, your big wing desires have been fulfilled. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I like the Mugen wing. I think it's kind of cool, but I kind of prefer the OEM Type R wing or wingless. I think this does look good, but for some reason it just doesn't do it for me. I don't know, but we'll rock it for a while. Okay, so the project that we have coming up has got to do with the steering. I mentioned in the last video that I had replaced the lower ball joints, upper control arms, and tie rod ends, and the steering has become ridiculously stiff. You won't steer at all. The car drives like it has flat tires completely. It's unlike anything I've ever felt. It feels really weird. I've got some new ball joints on the way to cure that problem. So I'm just out for a cruise. And I'm trying to show you what the steering wheel is doing. It's very weird. If I turn the steering wheel this way, it stays. It won't return to center, which is very sketchy. So, you know, when you take a turn, it doesn't want to go back the other way, so it completely changes how you think a car should steer. And my last car had the same manual steering rack. The steering rack is fine. It's steered perfectly fine before I changed the ball joints. So I'm going to swap out the ball joints and hopefully this will go back to normal. It's just so sketchy. Alright, in an effort to make a more interesting video, can't remember if I filmed earlier about the noise. I took the car for a drive yesterday, and when I got back home, I was hearing a very weird clicking and very weird sound. So it would make you think that it was coming from the tensioner. And then upon looking at everything was fine. But then I noticed that there it is. You can see it right in there. Alternator was making noise. And if you can see right in there, there is a screw loose. See? So there's like parts coming out. And you can see the fins hitting it. So this thing is coming apart and there's black stuff spewing out of it everywhere. It's not even the right alternator. So fortunately, I was able to take a ride to TAE and pick up a fresh alternator that is the proper one. And at the same time, we're gonna get this AC compressor hooked all the way up and deal with the AC lines.
Got me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel like your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel that.
First thing that we're going to do is get the boot off, because that will be in our way. We use this little poker here to pry this bad boy off. A little clip that holds the boot. There we go. Pop that bag roll off. I'm going to get this boot. Really wish I had gloves. Okay. I know you guys like to make fun of me because I like to use gloves, but when you're doing this type of stuff, gloves are the best. There's a C-clip ring here. Use this thing to flip it around. Ooh, lucky me. I'm going to be doing this all kinds of incorrectly. And she's out. So these are the ball joints I'm going to be using. Got them off Rock Auto. Looks very nice. Comes with an extra clip. cotter pin and nut. So how I'm gonna get this in is going to be a little bit different. What up guys, so clearly it's the next day. I put the car together. I got the new alternator on. I've got the suspension all on, the wheels all on obviously, and took the car for a test drive last night. Couldn't really see anything on camera, so I didn't film much, but now I'm going to show you guys. The steering has been completely fixed. It feels absolutely phenomenal. People are like, oh, you need a strong arm because you don't have power steering. There was something actually wrong, and it was the ball joints for sure, 100%. I don't know if you can tell on camera, but like now I can actually steer the car. Before, I would literally turn the wheel and it would stay, but you can see now, like, it returns to center. It feels like power steering while you're driving. Of course, it's manual steering, so it's difficult as when the car's sitting still. Before, it would act as if it was sitting still while driving, and you would turn the wheel and it would just stay there. It was the scariest thing. So you're muscling the steering wheel the entire time, you know, because normally you expect it to come back. You know, and that wasn't happening before. So now we're gonna get on the highway. The car has completely changed. It feels amazing to drive. It's nice and comfortable on the highway, as it should be. The suspension rides pretty good. I am gonna do some adjusting to it, and then we'll talk about that later. But as far as like a car, it's finally normal. It finally drives and steers and rides like it should. Actually turned into a beautiful day. Just stopped at the gas station, gonna get some gas. This, you see this? You see how foggy it is? Look, this is the reason why you need AC, okay? People will sit there and say, I don't need AC because that's pussy shit. You got to have AC, man. So it's pouring rain right now, and the rain stopped a second ago. Yeah, I'm trying to run to the junkyard real quick to see if I can get a coolant overflow. I'm hoping that the rain will stop by the time I get there, or at least, you know, sit outside for a little bit. So humid. All right, so ran to the junkyard. Got this coolant overflow tank. I was gonna make some sort of nice one, but I'm gonna skip that. In short, just to wrap this video up, we put the big wang back on. Finally got the steering all good, all taken care of. So now we can finally start taking this thing places, and maybe to a dyno soon. Definitely got some more stuff coming up. I still gotta install that thing and get the AC done and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap this one up. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.
I can feel them.